Welcome to Conservation Corner. Today's topic is air conditioning. With the weather that we have this time of the year, it's real important to make sure units are serviced, both coils inside and out. Basically what an air conditioner does is it picks up heat from inside and disperses it outside using the process of refrigeration. It's real important for people to keep their filters clean and have it properly serviced. Make sure the coils are clean, make sure the system's draining properly. Just pretty much an overview over all the relays and preventative stuff, because if something's going to happen, it's going to happen right in the midst of summertime when you need it the most. The best way for a homeowner to maintain their system is filters. That is the biggest thing. We go to a lot of calls, and it's basically from dirty coils from people not taking care of their filter. We recommend using the disposable filters and changing that every 30 days, and just rule of thumb is changing it every time you get your power bill, because it reflects so much on it. But if they want to use those thick pleated filters, they're good, but I would recommend having an air conditioning contractor, when they go to service their system, to look and make sure that is the adequate size for that tonnage of unit so they don't damage it. When it's up above 90 around here and the humidity is real high, it's hard for an air conditioner to maintain a cold temperature inside. You can pretty much look at about 75 to 78 degrees. And if your insulation is not up to code, or if you have not enough ventilation in the attic, it causes more heat to infiltrate the house, and you also get that around the windows. So I would recommend calling an insulation company to come out and measure the insulation and make sure it's up to today's standards, and make sure the ventilation in the attic is right. You want to keep that attic cool as you can to keep the heat from coming inside the house. Ceiling fans are the best thing to use when it's real hot, especially if the vents are in the floor. The biggest misconception about that is people want the air to blow down. There's actually a switch located on the fan, and you need to turn your fan backwards. You want that cool air to come off of the floor and bounce off of that hot ceiling, so you want to turn the switch where your ceiling fan is running backwards. Programmable thermostats, or at least digital, save people a lot of money. The misconception about that, especially during the summer, is when people leave, they'll have it shut off or have it at such a high temperature it causes the house to just be hot, build up with humidity, and when they come home from work, they're complaining because their air conditioner is not working properly. What people need to do is don't turn the thermostat off, just turn it up a few degrees where it's not running, where the house is not, humid and it's not hot. And when they come home, it only takes a little bit of time to get it back down to comfortable temperature, but don't shut the thermostat off. If people aren't using a room, they'll close the vents off, and what happens is the room builds up with heat, and the air conditioner has to work that much harder. You need to leave all your vents open. On every air conditioner, there should be a drain line that drains to the outside. Homeowners need to be aware of where that drain is and make sure it is draining properly. It's easy to get grass and dirt covered up, clogging the drain up, and what can happen is it can rust out the air handler, and you end up having to replace the fan coil before you want to. The homeowners need to make sure they don't have a lot of grass growing up around the unit. You want to keep everything free of the coils, because you want as much air to pass through those coils as possible. The most important thing a homeowner can do is purchase a service contract, and what that does is it has the heating and air company come out twice a year, inspect it for summer and winter, and there's also benefits to that. We're able to catch a lot of miscellaneous things that do cause air conditioners to break down. It also gives the homeowner a discount on parts and labor too, because most of the calls we come across can be prevented, whether due to freon or relays that burn, just simple stuff that end up keeping you out of air conditioning. And if you have any questions, you can give us a call at Nathan's Heating and Air, 482-0122. Thank you.